Welcome to your practice. This flow is an opportunity for you to connect to your body and to move in a fluid and intuitive manner. Maybe take a moment and just set an intention for what you would like to get out of this time on your mat. And then I'll invite you to bring your hands over to your head, just sweeping in gentle movements across the top of your head, your face, your throat. Just allowing this to feel good, natural. Pausing in any places that really could use a little bit of contact or sensation, maybe around your temples, sweeping across your forehead, maybe rolling out through your earlobes or contacting the base of your skull with a gentle massage. Allowing your jaw to be soft, maybe massaging around the joint of the jaw. And then following this self-contact down your arms to your hands, sweeping from shoulders down to hands, like a hug to yourself. Allowing yourself to make contact with your chest, your belly, your low back. And then with your right leg, sweeping movements from your hip down to your foot. Maybe even bringing your right foot into your hands, giving it a little bit of love through a massage. You could allow yourself to take hold of your right leg and just rock it back and forth, really rocking into that right hip, maybe even cradling the shin in your forearms, wrapping your elbows around your knee and your foot. This movement is sweet. It's about self-care. And you can explore how it feels to take hold of your foot, stretching your arms. You can move the opposite direction in a little bit of a twist here. So we're just going to open side to side. You don't have to straighten your leg, just finding the range of motion that works in your body. Allowing yourself to breathe. And we'll find the other side here, bringing your left leg out, some sweeping movements, your hips down to your foot, and then you can cross the foot across the opposite leg, giving your foot a gentle massage. Maybe rolling out through your ankle, and then you can take hold of your leg, a little bit of a rocking motion here. Wrapping your hands around knee and foot, or perhaps taking the shin into your forearms. Again, just allowing this movement to be gentle, self-care. You might explore here that lengthening out of your leg to the degree that it works in your body. Taking foot into your left hand and then switching foot in the right hand, opening into a little twist. Breathing and moving in an intuitive manner. One more time. And then releasing, allowing yourself to come into a little bit of a butterfly shape. You can move your spine, undulating up and over your legs. Maybe you rock through the knees a little bit here. Wiggling in. And then we'll lift up, extending the right leg and allowing yourself to find a gentle forward fold. Left foot's folded in towards the inside of your right leg. And then once again, some gentle undulating movements through your spine, finding a forward fold that fits for your body. Perhaps taking this into a side bend as you open the legs a little bit wider and then allowing the right shoulder to come down towards your right thigh as you lift the left arm up overhead. Breathing into your side body. Maybe you gaze up or gaze down. We'll lift this up and over, planting the left hand and lengthening through the right side body. So feeling this shape as you extend, reach, and resettle. Let's find this on side 2, this time extending your left leg long, right knee folded, right foot folded towards the inside of your left leg. Forward fold. Moving with your breath. Letting this feel good. We're not pushing any edges in this practice. We're just finding the softness, the gentleness, the ease in the pose. When you're ready, lifting up, we'll take this into a side bend once again, taking left shoulder towards your left thigh and exploring the range of motion as you open into the right side body, lengthening through the right arm, fingertips reaching. And then up and around, planting the right hand, lifting up onto right shin, left foot, left arm reaching overhead. Luxuriating in this heart-opening, side body opening shape before lowering down. I'm going to turn around here so that you can see a little bit what I'm doing with my arms. I'm going to start out here just clasping the hands behind my back and then draw your shoulder blades towards each other, allowing your knuckles to reach down towards the earth. Feeling that gentle opening across your chest, and then we'll bring both arms, both hands towards the right waist. This time you can allow your head to reach down towards your right shoulder and draw your left shoulder down and away. Maybe even freeing your right arm behind your head, finding some gentle movements. Breathing into the left side of your neck. And then you can free your left arm as well. As you reach through the left fingertips, just noticing how subtle movements with your arms will change the sensation in your neck. All right, let's find side 2. Once again, clasping your hands behind your back, maybe clasping the fingers in the opposite direction. And then we'll take both hands to your left waist. In doing so, taking left ear toward left shoulder, maybe freeing your left arm around your head for support. As you drop the right shoulder, finding gentle movements with your head and neck, breathing into the right side of your neck, perhaps freeing the right arm. It's allowing the right arm to be like the wings of your heart here, just finding some gentle movements, opening across shoulders, neck, chest, and eventually back to center. You can find some intuitive movements, kind of wiggle that out through your shoulders, your neck. And then we'll come around onto the knees and finding a little bit of a cat-cow movement here, maybe lifting up onto your fingertips, just stretching through the fascia of your spine, your arms, your hands. And then reaching your hands forward, keeping your hips lifted. Maybe you can knead the mat like you're a cat kneading your paws down into the earth. Or perhaps you bring your palms together and bring your hands back over your head, breathing into your shoulders, your chest. And when you're ready, we'll lift back up. We're going to curl the toes under and walk the hips back towards the feet. I'll invite you to turn your fingertips back towards your knees, reaching into the wrists, breathing and stretching through your arms, the bottoms of your feet, then lifting up into toes pose, a beautiful shape here to open up through the fascia, the connective tissue in your feet. And if you need to lean forward out of this, you can bring your hands back down in front of you. So you're finding your way into your body, nothing forced, finding the ease in the shape. From here, we'll untuck the toes. Once again, if it works in your body, sitting towards your heels, leaning back to lift through your knees, and we're going to open up through the ankles, the fronts of the shins, breathing and pulsing here. You can lift one knee and then the other, and then we'll come on out. So this time into a half Malasana, a half squat. So the left foot's forward. We're still bent in that right knee. And I'll invite you to tuck yourself inside your left knee, wiggling in, wriggling your hips. Let's find side two. Back through tabletop, this time stepping the right foot forward, sending your hips back towards your left heel. And then finding this motion as it works in your body. Right? You might be quite a bit higher than it looks like here, and that's just fine. You're just greeting sensation, sending your breath there, sending your awareness. And we'll untuck once again, back through tabletop. Just finding some breath and movement in this shape. You can allow yourself to really free your spine. And then from here, maybe lifting your knees, finding some of that free form movement in a downward facing dog. But I invite you to stay really connected to the earth, the points of contact of your hands and your feet. And then stepping right foot forward, some free movement in a lunge. Dropping your hips forward, moving your hips back, greeting your left hip flexor and your right hamstring. Feeling that connection between hips and heart and throat. And we'll turn into a little side bend once again. So I've got my left shin behind me, right elbow on the right thigh. And once again, the side body opener, heart opener. Placing left hand down, right arm up and over. Let's turn to the back of the mat, back to cat-cow. Maybe some spiraling movements through your spine. Intuitive and instinctual, and through down dog as a transition, this time stepping your left foot forward. A little bit of a low lunge, free movement, back and forth. Finding your breath, letting this feel good, opening the heart. Opening the hips, the hamstrings. And then lifting up, finding that side bend, left elbow on your left leg, right arm overhead. Breathing and pulsing. Up and over, right hand plants. Left arm reaches long, breathing in into the entire left side of your body. Once again, we'll come back to the front of the mat through a tabletop. And then a wide-kneed child's pose. Allowing your chest to soften to the earth. Maybe this time you bring your palms together and rest your forehead onto the knuckles of your thumbs. Again, a little self-massage into the face. Gentle supportive shape. Softening out and sliding all the way down onto your belly. Coming into a sphinx with your forearms down. And then allowing yourself to press into the earth to lift through your chest before settling down to the earth once again. will just kind of fly from here, lifting through your legs, through your arms, breathing, feeling the strength of your back body as you resist gravity and settle back in. Maybe now using your hands underneath your shoulders to find some rolling cobras. You get to choose how much weight in your hands, how much lift of the chest, rolling through your spine, allowing yourself to feel that fluid and undulating movement, and eventually pressing back. We'll shift all the way onto the back. And once you arrive there, taking a moment to draw your knees up towards your chest, maybe wrapping your arms around your shins. A nice compression over your digestive organs. And we'll take this into classic wind-removing pose as you continue to hold the right knee, extend the left leg long, using your hands to draw knee towards chest. You could stay like that, or maybe you bend through your left knee, taking left foot towards your right buttock, and continuing to hold the right knee with your right hand. Let your left arm go overhead. Pulsing and breathing here. And then we'll switch it out. Holding left leg, extending your right leg long. Gentle, intuitive movements with the breath. Connecting inward. Maybe your eyes close. Maybe you bend through that right knee, taking right foot towards your left hip, holding the left knee with your left hand, maybe right arm overhead. Feeling the beauty of this hip opener and this heart stretch. We're winding down here, taking your both knees in. We'll find a little happy baby. You're going to hold on to your ankles. You might choose to hold on to your feet. You can stretch one leg open and then the other. Really let yourself be that happy baby. Getting to know your body, exploring, enjoying. Reaching and contracting. Out from center and back home. One final hug of knees towards your chest. And then final resting shape, a brief pause, an integrative moment. Settling your weight into gravity, knowing that you can lift up out of this shape at any time. Movement is always available. And yet softening into stillness when it feels right to you can be deeply nourishing. Knowing that the floor beneath you is there, it has your back. Softening into this supportive grace of gravity. Staying here, or if you'd like to close with me, rolling to your side, pausing there for a moment, and then allowing your hands to help press you back up to sitting when the time is right for you. Once you arrive, if you'd like, returning back to your intention. Noticing what you're sensing and feeling in your body now. Appreciating yourself for taking this time for you today. Namaste.